everyone, I'm Paulino. I'm the founder and host of the Online Teacher Summit, and I'm always looking to learn about different ideas and platforms for online language teachers. And have you heard of VIPKid? Well, I haven't before until I met Hope Williams. She's hilarious in her YouTube videos, and she agreed to have this short interview with me to learn more about it. Hi, Hope. How are you?
Hi, Paulino. It's nice to see you in person.
Nice to see you in person. Yes, that too. Through camera, but in person, yes. So, Hope, tell me a little bit about you and your background in teaching languages.
Sure. I was thinking about this going into our little talk, and I've been teaching language for as long as I've been learning language. So I started learning Spanish in the early 90s. And then I lived abroad, and I was immediately teaching English to the people and brought it back home with me and continued to teach English to friends. And eventually I started to think about teaching English as a viable career option. And I started teaching for school districts and nonprofits privately and as an independent contractor for various companies.
Good. And now you teach online on VIPKid. For those who don't know about it, can you tell us a little bit about that company?
Yeah, VIPKid started about 3 years ago. And I think if I've got my numbers right, I think they started with about 30 teachers. And they're in their third year now with 10,000 teachers. So it's grown exponentially. They're based in China. And they've developed their own platform, their own curriculum. They really started from the ground up, created everything, created training materials for all the teachers. And they really provide everything that we need. So they provide the booking, they provide the curriculum, it's all set up. It's really a situation where the teacher walks in and almost just begins teaching.
Well, that's awesome. So how did you decide to join that platform? Were you looking to work online and you found that, or did you look at other choices?
People ask me that all the time. I talk to a lot of people about VIPKid, and shamefully, I can't remember where I first saw or heard about VIPKid. But I do know that I had come across the company a couple of times and that I thought, probably not a real company. It's in China. I don't know anything about them. And I was leery, to say the least. And I've talked to a lot of teachers who have said the same thing. So I know that I began the application process somewhat hesitantly. And at some point along the way, I didn't know if it was going to pay off or if I would like it. I am so glad that I stuck with it because it's not just a job. And I think that I went in thinking it'll be another way where I can earn a little extra money because I do teach English to lots of different people. But it has kind of crept into my life in a way that it's in my blood now, got orange blood. I love it so much, teaching those particular kids with that curriculum and the platform, that I'm really glad that I stayed with it. So yeah, I don't remember exactly how I learned about VIPKid, but I'm really glad that I stuck with it long enough to find out what it's really like.
Okay, and for those online language teachers who might be thinking of joining, tell us a little more about the onboarding process.
So I think it's changed since I came on board. I've been with VIPKid for almost a year and a half. We have 6-month contracts, and you'll be an independent contractor with the company if you choose to sign on. So I'm on my 3rd contract right now, and a lot has changed. The company was kind of a baby company at the time that I came on. And I think that the onboarding process was a little slow, a little long at that point, but I think it's really streamlined now. And I think teachers are getting on within a couple of weeks from their application date, from when they put in their first application. So the process consists of this. First, you'll click a link to begin the process, and you'll fill in some basic information. And on that basic information, they're looking for your language background, and your experience. Those are the two things they're really looking for. So if you want to begin that process, highlight your English experience and highlight teaching experience of any kind on that initial application that you fill out. It's very simple. After that, you go into an interview, and you'll have that. And if you pass that, then there will be 1 to 2 mock classes that you do. And you'll need to complete some training in between that just to make sure that you know what you're going into. And I think that's the part that kind of got me in the process, is I thought, I'm doing a lot of training for a job I may not get. But the training is valuable, whether you work for VIPKid or any company online or for yourself. So I did the training, and you take a mock class, which is delivered to an adult who's acting like a child, because at VIPKid we teach only children.
Okay.
And so they imitate being a child, and they don't understand. And if you pass that one, you're in. And most people don't pass the first one because the platform is so different and the idea is so different, and that's fine. So you don't worry about that, and you get another one, and then that's it. So I think it's pretty streamlined now.
Great. And it looks like you're really enjoying working for the company, and not just the company, but the job itself. Can you share a little bit, what do you like about the platform? What kind of students you are getting?
Okay, yeah. So the platform is, like I mentioned before, it was designed specifically by them to meet their needs. So it's fully interactive. It's similar, I guess, in appearance to what a Zoom platform might look like. You've got a PowerPoint on one side, which is their curriculum that you upload into it. And then you have where you can see the student, you can see yourself, a chat box, and they can draw on the screen, you can draw on the screen. So it's all right there, and it's really beautiful and really easy to teach from. And you don't have to work out any of those kinks as far as how it works or how it looks. So I really love the platform. And as far as why I love working for VIPKid, I would say that there are 2 major reasons. The main one being that I fell in love with the kids. And I'm not even one of those kid people, but these kids, you got to give them a chance to break your heart, because they will. They'll just get in there and just eat your heart. So, the kids are a major reason. You don't realize it going in that you can really connect with someone online, face-to-face, the way that you can, the way that you will when you work for VIPKid. But, I've spent hundreds of hours with some of those kids in China, and that's more time than I spend with my family. So we get very close and very personal, and I know that they talk about me in their home as much as I talk about them in my home. So the students are a major factor. And then the other thing that I really love about VIPKid is that I don't have to put a lot of effort into preparation. The preparation time is almost nothing. Since they have designed the curriculum and it's very full, I don't have to supplement. I don't have to come up with anything. So what I have to be able to do is adapt a little bit as I go and bring some life to it, bring some energy and props and excitement. But the preparation time is almost nothing. So in some ways, it's like showing up to play with a friend in China, and it's a lot of fun.
Talking about that preparation or props and the energy that you bring, what are some of the tricks that you discovered that work best when working with children online?
I think the thing is, for me, to meet the child where they are. I am also a mentor for the company, so I watch a lot of classes and I observe a lot of other teachers. And the thing that I really see successful teachers doing is they meet the child where they are, as far as if the child is playing with something, then that's the thing that you talk about. That's the thing that you engage them in. When we try to bring a child to where we are, we're probably going to fail every time. So I now encourage my students, bring your toy, bring whatever. We can turn any toy or any prop that you bring into part of the lesson.
Great. So I really appreciate you took the time to talk to me today. Is there anything that I didn't ask you about that you would like to share with the audience? And please let people know where they can get in touch with you if they have more questions.
Okay, great. Well, I'm leaving you with a link that they can use to start the application process. I'd love it if you use my link. This is another great part of being with VIPKid. You do get a referral bonus. So if you help me, in the future, you'll help someone else. So you can start by clicking that link and fill out your initial information. When you do that, I'll get your email address to where I can mentor you along the way if you like. If you don't, I stay out of your hair. So it's up to you. I don't have a lot else to say except I would say to go in with confidence, go in with questions. I would be here to help you. And when you do your mock interview, which I hope you will do, you do your mock class, energy, interaction, remember the child speaks zero English. And yeah, these are the things that you already do as an English teacher. So, but like I said, I would be happy to help you know how to apply that to an online platform for children in China, which it can be a little different.
Great. So we'll have that link in the description of this video. I will also encourage people to check out your YouTube channel because you gave lots of great tips there.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.